Today I'm going to explain to you how to use Magic Monarch Mix. Some of the tools you'll need is a torch stand holder with a torch head. I use an automatic adjustable one. Joe Spencer's original bead pulling station. You'll need a light to hold into the heat. You'll need a cup with water to cool off your mandrels. Today I'm using a large mandrel for my large hold medium-sized beads. And of course, the Magic Monarch Mix. And I also use the line making tool of Joe Spencer's to help me get the mix in and out. So when you get the Magic Monarch Mix, it comes in three parts. You'll have your base, your beautiful monarch color, and then the special effects mix. So I'll take these out. It also comes with a little spoon to help you out if you don't have a line tool. So first I'll take the base and I put a little bit here. A little bit goes a long way, as most of you know. I like to keep my piles separated so that when I'm done I can put them back in the original containers. Usually when I'm working I do use a mask, but today, since I'm talking through the video, I won't be able to do so, but I do believe in safety and I hope that you do as well. So I turn on my gas a little bit. I usually lower my flame to about an inch here, and you can't really see it, but it's out pretty far. Take my bead, put it on my mandrel. I like to warm up my bead until it's red hot. You'll see it turn orange. And the way I clean my beads, since I don't like to use a lot of chemicals, is I simply put it in the water and it scorches it and it helps it get out some of the fire scale. When you're warming it back up, always make sure that your mandrel is down, not this way, but this way would be the correct way. So if any water comes back, it will not splash on you. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm rolling the mandrel in my hands. These mandrels Joe Spencer and Jim Swallow make, and they're a little bit easier than using just a plain piece of metal on my hands, especially if I'm making 40 or 50 beads a day. It can really be troublesome to your hands. So now you see that the mandrel bead is very hot. So I'll simply roll this into my base. See how it's getting nice and red? It's a nice red-orange color. Always be sure that you heat both ends of your beads, what they call the toe and heel. This will be the heel part behind you. And what this does is it allows your enamels to cover both sides of your edges of your bead. I'll roll it the second time. I usually like to make my beads a little bit on the thick side. Everybody's different. I would suggest at least probably 2 to 4 coats of the base coat so that your frit, which is our second step, will adhere very well to the enamel. You see again, make sure you do your toes and your heel. Do it one last time into the base mix. And making sure that I have the toe to make sure that the enamel can go on both sides, and the heel. Looks pretty, relatively nice. And you see how shiny it is? There's no bumps, lumps. Just nice and smooth looking, almost like a lollipop. When I get it nice and orange red, I'm going to go ahead and roll it into the Frit mix. At this point, I want it a little bit further back. You'll see I'm back here, not up here, but back here. The reason is the Frit is thicker than the base coat is, and it takes a little bit to warm it up. You don't want it cracking or flying toward your body or your face. It can be quite hot. As many of you know, when enamel warms up, it does spread. So you don't have to feel like you have to put Frit over every single inch of your bead. A lot of folks will spread their beads, the Frit mix out a little bit, just so that they have some open spaces for the enamel to move. That's definitely a personal opinion. You can see now that the enamel Frit is melting very nicely. We're getting a nice rounded bead. It's getting shiny like a lollipop. And I'm hoping that you can see that the Frit itself has spread out very nicely. Again, make sure you do your toe and make sure you do your heel. We'll want to get it nice and red orange color again, and roll it very gently into your special effects Frit. And right now, as you can tell, it's trying to merge with the Frit itself. This part does take a little bit longer because it's a chemical reaction that makes the bead so cool. Each bead is going to be very unique for you. No two will ever be the same, but they're always beautiful. Then you notice I'm doing the toe, and notice I'm doing the heel. I don't know if you can see it, but it's starting to change a little bit. When you're in the flame, you can see it spreading out. I'm going to do toe and heel again just to make sure my bead is good and ready. I'm going to bring it over to my bead pulling station in a second. You'll notice that I'm starting to work out. Instead of being up here near the flame, I'm working out here. That's to help it anneal a little bit and cool down so that the enamel itself will not come off the bead. I'm very happy with the shape of the bead, so at this time I'm going to turn this off and bring it over to the bead pulling station. I like to pull it off a little bit, and then I usually count to about 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'll try to pull it off and it'll pop into there. Do not touch it at this point, but please put your mandrel in the cold water so that it can cool off. Now usually I'll leave it in the bead pulling station for about an hour with the lamp on the bead. The heat stays into the vermiculite and helps the bead anneal properly so it does not crack. When I'm done, I use the line pulling tool, and basically I put everything back into little containers so that I'm not wasting anything. And usually you can get quite a few beads from here, probably 50 to 70, depending on what size and shape your bead is. Now when you're done and everything cools off, you'll have beautiful beads like this just from doing the 3-part system that I showed you today. I hope you like our products. I hope you have a great day and work safe.